Why do you feel so badly? Why don't you turn around? Tessie, you know I love you badly, babe. My heart weighs about a pound. Don't doubt me if I ever doubt you. You know I wouldn't live without you. Tessie, you are the only. Certain peculiarities. It's not drinking. See, Boston Irish talk a lot in pubs and in union halls, but not so much around the kitchen table. How do I know this? Because it took me 39 years to find out that my great-grandfather was the lead bricklayer on the Green Monster. Left field wall in the greatest baseball stadium. Fenway Park. I know it's my hometown, I'm biased. Yes and yes. But, I mean, see, just like bricklaying, baseball had its own music too. And in 1903, the Boston Red Sox, then the Boston Americans, were playing the Pittsburgh Pirates in the World Series. And they were down, 3-1. They were way down. And back then you had to win 5 games to win the series. So a group of fans formed a singing group called the Royal Rooters. And they were led by, what else were in Boston? A bartender. And they got together and they changed the lyrics to that song, Tessie, to rattle the Pittsburgh Pirates and get into the head of their lead hitter, the great Honus Wagner. Honus, how bad you look, so badly, strike 3 and sit you down. Beantown has had enough of when you take the next train, get out of town. Go find another team to play for Pittsburgh. It's just the Pits, and then more. You are a phony, phony, phony. And it worked! It worked. They came back and they won the World Series. And then they won 4 or 5 more until 1918. Then they took a break. 6-year break. There was a curse, the curse. A curse so great that it weaved its way into the fabric of the city. Yes. The Red Sox lost so often that we got used to it, except every time they got close, we started to hope, which made it all the more depressing. 1967. Brutal. 1975. Why? 86. You fucking shit me, right? 2003. Fetal position. But then, the song saved the day again. That's right, our boys, our hometown boys, the Dropkick Murphys, re-recorded that song. And ladies and gentlemen, the curse was
reversed.
What?
Now it's New England's turn.
Why am I talking so much about baseball? I'm not. I'm talking to you about Boston. See, Boston is a town that keeps you grounded, that keeps you real. For instance, good example. It's the summer of 1994. The group had just disbanded. We disbanded. And, I'm driving around Boston in my convertible Mercedes-Benz, slightly full of myself. And there's traffic that day because the streets of Boston were mapped out by cows in the 18th century. And so there's traffic. So I'm getting a little annoyed. Like I said, I got issues. This is one of them. I was angry. I was pissed at the idiot who started the traffic jam, and pissed at the idiot who wouldn't go around him. So, I'm sitting there at the intersection, puffing and puffing, beeping my horn, and along comes this guy walking down the sidewalk, total stranger, and without breaking his stride, he turns to me and says, "Relax, Joey McIntyre." That's Boston. And all our hometowns make us feel that way. For me, Boston is the nails, the bricks, the bats, and the sun.
Fenway Park.
And even though I don't live there anymore, it'll always be my home. I should have never left you. Why I would never know. Palm trees can hold